Mr. Henfrey, are you watching on a browser? Or the Twitch app? Danny, it's not just the hat, mate. Look at this. Oh. Yes, guy loves a mince pie. That's a Christmas t-shirt. Mince pie and a brew, get in. Oh, it's getting a bit slippy. Houston, we have a problem. Oh boy, and I've got no winch points. I need to get the back wheels off that ice.
Are you going for that watch point, Jennifer?
I am indeed, sir.
There we go.
I need that because I'm stuck on a ice floe.
You can't say, guard, you can't attach to more than one vehicle.
It's
really annoying.
Trade at your garage room.
I'm actually being attached
That's
to
very
them.
kind of you.
Flamingo, it doesn't, mate. You just need to refresh. Subnautica has been free on the Epic Games for like nearly 2 weeks. And yes, I have played it. And yes, I have a playlist on SquirrelPlus. And yes, I'm looking forward to the DLC. Well, yeah, exactly. One question generally for, like, that tends to be the chain of questions. Normally it's like, did you know, Squirrel, that you can get Subnautica for free? And then it's, have you played it, Squirrel? And then I tell them what I did on stream, and then they say, oh, I missed that. Where can I watch it? And then I tell them SquirrelPlus, and then they say, what about the DLC? Like, it literally goes in that order every time. Is that beer on your desk? I remember that one. Yeah, if you've never played Subnautica, like, it really is a really good game. Pringle, really? When did that get added? Was that a DLC? Did you know, Pringle, whenever you choose me as a driver, I get paid £50,000? Hashtag sellout. Just for the record, nobody gets paid anything.
I wasn't lucky, I just found a fuel station. I was about to run out.
What you need is a fuel tanker.
Yeah, well, I have a little one on my roof, but it was empty.
No, I mean a real big boy fuel tanker.
Yeah, but I'm only driving a car, so. Well, it looks like we have the whole map unlocked then.
Mine's bigger than yours.
I'm going to go left of that really nasty looking ditch though.
Right, where am I going with this garage trailer anyway?
What's the rest of the gang doing? They're basically unlocking the map and doing stuff. Why don't they pave the roads? This is Russia? They can't afford tarmac. Why would they
Hey,
put
Chris.
tarmac here?
Oh, hey.
Look what's up here, mate. Just
Yeah.
for you.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
It is
Belgian
a
flamingo.
strong Russian truck.
Somebody has to be. They build trucks like this entirely because they don't pave the roads.
After you, mate. Yeah, but Belgium's a lovely place. They do lovely waffles.
Yeah, but they don't have any buns.
You don't need buns, you got waffles.
And still you call it the Belgian bun.
Belgian buns, no, they're just amazing.
Nah.
Nah. Belgian
Maybe
bun
a
and a
cold
cup of tea,
winter's
guys.
morning.
That's life.
You're stuck and slept in a truck all night and you want something nice in the morning.
Belgian bun and a cup of tea?
No, coffee. You're in Belgium, you have coffee. don't
Coffee? Coffee, European. It's Belgian bun and a cup of tea.
you? No. Coffee. Right, so that's all of our watch points now open. So we've
So I'm
got
going to
this-
pick that garage trailer up, Mudley.
I was wondering if I could winch that tree moving out the way, but apparently not.
Which one? I've got your one on the back of my wagon.
I had a coffee today. Can you believe, guys, I went to
You want me
Lakeside
to
this
take
morning.
it?
Yep. I drove
No,
to
it's all right.
Lakeside Shopping Centre.
Now you've got a big
I went to the
strong
Apple shop, I
Russian
went to
truck.
Boots,
Do you
and I
wanna
went to
nip
Holland
back
and
to
Barrett,
the start
and I
point
got back
swap
alive.
out for,
Can't believe it. And I had a Costa
You
coffee
should
while
be
I was
able to
there.
get a garage point.
Okay.
No Pringle. I'm saving myself for the January World
So now that
Championship.
we can see the map. It's should be able to crack on with doing the.
Well, I'm currently driving the truck I found in the lake. With logs on the back.
Actually, THA, a flat tyre wouldn't make a huge amount of difference because they lower the tyre pressures really low to drive on this terrain. If you have
So
hard
you
tyres
just
on this
left your
terrain, it'll
poor
just
little
spin.
Andy stuck in
AJ
the
Ritchie,
middle of
happy
nowhere.
holidays.
No,
Thanks for
it's back in
Quality
the fuel
Entertainment.
station.
Thank you for the $5.
Instead
Trenton
of,
Van Carl, welcome back.
I was going to say, you'd upset Somni if you just left him in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, I left it in,
Merry
in,
Christmas,
in, a,
Crawley.
in a lovely place.
Yeah, Dave, I wasn't buying for you. Yeah, I don't like Blue Water very much. I like the layout of Blue Water, but it's on the other side of the Dartford crossing, and I don't know. I prefer Lakeside, even though Lakeside annoys me by design. Although Blue Water looks quite nice at night. You're not been to either, Dave? Probably not. It's just a shopping centre. George McNish. Welcome to the Net House, George. Thank you for the nutty welcome, guys. What was the place we went to for the cinema? That was probably Basildon. If not, it would have been Braintree, but it wouldn't have been Lakeside. Oh, these trees. Yeah, Braintree's got like a thing called Freeport, which is like a small designer village shopping centre. Oh my god, these trees. Okay. Well, I'm just going to try and push him out the way, I guess. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I get him bogged down. You need to have no fuel. I've got 1,400 litres in the back. I'll siphon some off. Oh boy. Folks queued at Sainsbury's checkout yesterday for an hour to buy a turkey. Why were you not with them? I used to always go shopping with my mum. Christmas shopping. That way you make sure you get what you want, yeah? Mom, can we have these? And then when she's not looking, put something else in the trolley. You want to buy a whole tub of Cherry Garcia? I think it was Basildon, Dave. I'm pretty certain that's what it would have been, Basildon Cinema. At the Festival Leisure Centre. Oh, this looks very, very, very steep. I'm not even sure we're going to have enough physics for this. We shall see. We're stuck on the tree. Rip! Mr. Johnny-O. Finally found out how to do sound bites thanks to Nutslammer. What a great mod team you have. Thank you, Johnny-O. Thank you for the bits. Looks like you worked it out. UCI Cinema. Nah, it's not UCI. It was UCI about 10 years ago, then it changed to Empire, and now it's Cineworld. You need to update your Google Maps, Dave. Your 2001 edition isn't working very well. Rip fuel! Hang on. Oh, it's okay. I had 1,400 litres in the back I forgot about. It looks the same. Just a different brand. Actually, it's a lot nicer inside than it used to be. Street Fighter. I wouldn't have gone to the cinema to watch Street Fighter. Can't believe it's Christmas Eve. It happens every year on the 24th, Jules. I can't believe that it happens either. You don't just want Cherry Garcia, they stopped selling it anywhere at that cinema. It's so excited. I think you'd be okay, Dave. We'll see though. They did change. They used to sell, I think it was Ben and Jerry's, and now they've got their own brand. So it is possible they don't sell it. So now we can unload our 2 garage points out of 8. Look at that. Oh no. We need to just have 6 more points, not 5. That will be wrong. I didn't say there's another 2 garage points hidden somewhere else. Has anybody seen them yet?
Well, Mudley has to.
Where's Muttley?
I'm just heading back to the garage to get some more.
I can't see Muttley on the map.
Boss,
Man, South African.
are you still at the garage?
Oh, there he is. I saw Vrome. You must have been right next to Vrome at the time that I looked. So have you just, are you delivering 2 there?
Have a look out your front window.
Right. So that's a no then.
I'll
it's
just
just a
draft
lip.
up my 2.
It's just that Vrome just said you're getting 2 points.
Oh, you
I
had
dropped-
Hey? What? Right.
I just dropped off my trailer.
Okay.
Could anybody come and get me? I'm stuck on the hill.
Why is my game just quit or something?
And I've got a trailer full of logs.
Okay, my game just quit.
Rip.
I literally have no idea why that just happened.
Oh, oops.
I'm miles away from you, Vroom. Sorry, man.
I'm Mudley, where are you?
Well, yeah, then me,
You
old
think
mate.
you saw a garage trail on the right side of the map?
Like-
The lake?
200 meters away from the garage you just... 160 meters away from the garage you were just at?
Can you send me an invite? Yeah, I have Adam. Yeah, you get a diskette, a radar scanner, random amount of money. Thank you for 2 months, Dazza. Invite?
Yeah. Hold on.
Dave, that is... I'm not being funny, Dave, but 50 quid for 4.5 litres. That's almost £10 a litre. I pay £1.35 for a litre of diesel.
Why can't I send you an invite?
And that gets dug out of the
I've
ground
tried as well.
at very deep places in the
Hey,
North
enjoy an
Sea,
office ball.
refined and then transported to the fuel station where I fill up. Why does ice cream cost £10 a litre? What's that?
We don't seem to be able to send you an invite. Could you join off one of us?
I'll try.
Are you moving now, bro?
Well, I took the landy and see if I can pull it out with the landy. Probably not, but...
Okay.
Game service exited. Really?
Looks like I'm back where I started. So where do you
What?
think this thing was? In the...
Boss broke it. He crashed first.
Broke what? I broke what? Game server has exited. I hope that was saved.
Hopefully.
Right, I'm back in.
I don't know who broke the server. Yeah, Dazza, your second month sub, like, if you've just got a 2-month anniversary, it means you subbed 1 month ago. Or you've just started your second month. So your resub number is always at the beginning because you've paid twice now. A 2-month sub doesn't mean you've been sub for 2 months. It means you've paid for 2 months of subs. Do you see what I mean? So you pay at the very beginning, and that's month 1, even though you've only just subscribed. And then you pay again, and that's the beginning of your second month. So that's why it looks longer than it feels, because it is.
Just jumping back into the game.
The cost of vanilla pods is high right now due
Right, I'm
to a
back
lot
in the
being
game, so I
stolen.
take it you guys will be able to.
Why have people stolen
join me
vanilla pods?
through the friends?
Let's see.
What are they doing with the vanilla pods? It's Christmas, let's steal vanilla pods. I'm back in.
Exactly
Yeah,
the
we're
same
all
place.
back.
Right, so where's this other Easter egg then?
And that, well, we found the 2 garage points, so there's another 2 somewhere around the map. So I found mine, you found yours, so we can jump on to logging. It's just the other 2 have to find theirs.
Really?
Okay.
Didn't
really.
you find Matt South Africans instead of yours?
Yeah, I thought you had mine.
No, still another 2 out there.
Well, I've got a vehicle to haul them, so I'll go looking.
Yeah.
Do you still need me to pull you, bro?
Well, let's see if the landing can pull it out.
Your bike and your curry was very nice. Christmas Eve curry. Christmas Day wind. Get in. Well, at least that'll clear the turkey out quickly. Yes, exactly, Desmond. Someone stole $18 million of maple syrup in Canada. Well, you can sell that, I suppose. You can probably sell vanilla pods, I don't know. Do you get a Domino's? Sure. Why not? Merry Christmas, swagger less. Yes. Just ignore the dashboard and you'll be fine.
Look at that, Land Rover power.
No, I said ignore the dashboard. Don't look at it. Ignore the dashboard. DMC, if you want to get Subnautica for free, just basically go to install Fortnite and you'll find it. It does crack ping, but the exterior looks magnificent, and the physics is amazing, so we forgive it the interior. Helgi Hiders, thank you for 2 months, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good one and get my 26 months back. Oh god! Oh, I was reading that. I was reading your message and I nearly lost it. That was bad. Saved. In January, Helgi, you might get your 26 back anyway.
A bit slippy that, boss.
Well, some of us have more than one thing to do. Yeah, they're supposed to be rolling out a change in January that they mentioned at TwitchCon, whereby however many payments you have made, that will be your subscription anniversary number, rather than the reset. And it's supposed to be retrospective. So if you had 26 months and then stopped for 2 months and then carried on your sub, at the moment it would say 1 month. But if they make that change, it would then say 27. But until they roll it out, it is a good change, because at the end of the day, although people had a break from subbing for whatever reason,
Hey, Graham, I just
and that
found
could
your
be
page
an accident,
700.
it could be financial problems, you know, could be they got bored of your channel, then came back. Whatever the reason, it doesn't matter. They've still paid money, you know? They still paid for those months. It's only right they should keep that number. That's what I'm saying, Turbo. They said it was retrospective, so they said it would go back. But until they implement it, I'm trying not to be too hopeful about the whole thing, you know? How old is Twitch? Depends when you want to count from the start, but it's about 5, 6 years old. At least 5, probably 6, going on 7. I seem to remember, Tim, they said January. I don't know, you could probably go and watch the TwitchCon where they announced it. Or there's probably like a Reddit post that covers it. What the heck? If was... Well, this is my other question, Vanilla Donut, is... Although they say it's going to be retrospective, like, how far do their records go back? Because, you know, they used to use Xzolla, then before that they had their own payment gateway. Can they really pull all of that data? I don't know. We shall see. I reckon there's going to be something here. How's Lord Doyle? Just being Doyle, I think. Thank you, Vortex. Oh, it's super slippy here for some reason.
I'm being accosted in my office.
Okay.
Well, it's better than Starbucks. But then again, what isn't? They may have been working on change for a while without telling anyone, just to make sure they can go back that far. Again, Tim, we'll see.
Oh my word.
Yes,
Are you
indeed.
stuck or something?
No, no, no. Mrs. Muttley is watching Santa travel around the world.
Oh, really?
How you doing, Mr. South Africa?
Trying to tour a
Are you
little
there?
trailer.
White Eagle, 27 months.
You found your trailer?
And indeed.
Is anyone else having issue with cheering
How you
tonight?
getting on?
Yay! Nope, I can
Loving
cheer
life
just
stuck
fine.
in the mud.
Low gear. Ice is fun, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Sorry, L. Phillips, I couldn't resist. It's a modded map, Roadmaster. It's not an official map. You cheered 300 bits and they appear not to have come up on the screen. Well, Johnny O cheered 200 bits 20 minutes ago. When did you do this, L. Phillips?
Right, so Rome, you're the only one who's left to find the trailer.
Okay, L. Phillips, I can see your cheer on one of my screens, but not the other. Merry Christmas, Paul. Hope you and the family have a good
Oh,
day.
Paul is searching for it, isn't
622 you did that. Okay, so
Yes,
that
but he
didn't
won't
appear
be
on the
able to put
screen
it.
for some reason.
he? Really?
Because you have to find it and you have to pull it. Paul's found one, I
Tamashanta
found one.
or Tom Sunday,
South
could you just
Africans found one.
message
You've got
Dre
to
just to
find it.
ask him to check?
Right. It's not
Because
because
one
it's
of the
yours,
cheers
actually,
didn't come
because you
through.
found South Africa.
3 minutes ago.
Yeah, there's
It's definitely
that's what I
happened.
say, there's 4 to find, so
Sorry about that, L.
you've got
Phillips.
to find yours.
Kind of hard.
It's
when you're
not-
stuck
no,
in the
Twitch
mud,
is fine.
but-
The bits have come through, but they didn't appear on my screen for some reason. So if Dre's free, maybe you could just have a quick look, just in case something's broken.
I had to go
Sweaty
over road.
Fox. I mean,
had
it
to
could be
go
Twitch
over road, so it
API.
didn't my truck over. It's a bit muddy of road.
39 months. Where has it gone? Merry Christmas to you and everyone in the Nut House this fine evening, and to you, Sweaty.
So once you've found your trailers and delivered them, we can swap over to the Kamats and start the logging exercise.
I'm already doing the logging exercise
Let the wheels
because I found a truck with logs on it.
fall. Exactly, so you're cheating.
Oh, if he's busy, it's fine. It's just something may be going
You
wrong.
still have to find your trailer.
Let's see where we are.
So can nobody else see it then or something?
Yeah, but we just can't pull it.
Right. Well, you
so
can find it for me.
although I had Mad South African's trailer, I could pull it because I found it. Mad South African has found. Whose was yours?
Where does it say?
Well, when you pulled up to it, what name was on?
I didn't see any names. I just hooked the winch up and pulled it right out.
So yeah, so you need to find where the other one was. So you need to ask the boss where he found his, because it might be in the same.
Wait, Mad South African, yours, you got one there?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've got one now, yeah.
Okay.
So what you can do, boss, is park up at that lumber mill and return to the garage one and pick up your Komatsu and start logging operations, or you can continue tripping around, see if you can find the last.
Well, I guess it'll be the last one. It's going to be on the south of the map. Looks like it's working now. The bit delivery. I don't know why yours didn't come through, Phillips. But Boris did. I come to you with beautiful news. If you want Subnautica, it is free. Is it? I didn't know. Is Subnautica free on Epic Games? And you get to keep it forever. Whoa. Thank you for the bits, Bodder. I feel like somebody just sent me 200 bits and said,
How long do you reckon?
Guys,
you'll be
guys,
to deliver
Dumbledore
your trailer,
dies.
Matt?
As quickly as possible? I don't know. 5 minutes? A bit more?
the bot still
Oh,
thinks I'm
because
like a
we're coming up
year.
To swap over with Mick.
No, he does.
I seem to have found a squirrel.
Yes, Bodder. You can get it for free on Epic Games. And it's a great game. And yes, I've played it, and I've streamed it, and it's on SquirrelPlus, and I'm looking forward to DLC. That covers it. Wait, what was the... It's gone Parko. No, there's no catch. No, genuinely. What
So
happened
am I the
was...
only person here
What
playing
happened
with
was
the wheel?
Epic Games, that owns Fortnite, have got so much money, and they wanted to launch the Epic Games launcher,
I've
so they
never
could,
played this
instead
game
of
with the
having
wheel.
Steam take loads of
I've
money
always played with the
and
wheel.
stuff, they could have their own launcher, you know, because everybody does, right? Ubisoft has one, Origin has one, like, you know, it's the thing. Why give your money to Steam
And that's just one
when
of
you
those
can have your
games
own
I've
launcher?
just
Right,
never
so they made their own launcher, and as
played with
part
the
of
wheel.
that, they bought the studio that
Well, it
makes
makes sense,
Subnautica,
trucks.
and then put Subnautica for free onto their Epic
Do
Games
they have
launcher
fine throttle control
to
and
get
gear
you to use
control?
it.
With an actual shifter?
Simple as.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I just
Would be useful if you did park in front of me.
You weren't here when I parked there.
Yeah, but I have logs that need delivery.
No, there's nothing wrong with Steam. If
Well,
you're
there we
if
go.
you're a
Whatever
games
those.
developer and you put something on the Steam platform, Steam take 30% of your revenue. So if you're big enough, you make your own launcher, and then you don't have to pay 30% of your revenue to Valve. It makes good financial sense from that perspective. It's just annoying for everybody that plays games, because you have to have all these different launchers.
Right. Now where is the other one gonna be?
I like how he revs it before he turns it off. Vroom.
I think I may know where it is.
When do we get a squirrel launcher? When I'm big enough? No, 30% is fairly standard. No, 30%.
I see a garage
Guys,
trailer.
30% is not insane.
Is it a garage?
Apple Store
trailer
charge
or is it
30%.
someone's
Android Store
home?
charge 30%.
Well, it says
Retailers,
I see it on the map. It says
you buy
garage trailer, 2
something.
points.
You buy something from a store. Retailers
That'll
charge
be
at
yours then.
least 30% markup. At least, usually more.
It's in the southwest of the map. At the other lumber mill, well, close to it, where there's all this water around.
Because like retailers have to deal with breakages, returns, all the hassle that goes with all of that. Yeah, I'm going to play Stormworks again, Zed. Don't worry, dude. Absolutely.
And luckily somebody unlocked the truck for me over here.
So what am I taking here? The K700? Nope. The Comets.
Oh, look at this. Waitress service. The daughter's just bought me a nice cup of Earl Grey.
So do I. CrossFit. I hate having... I like Steam, you know. I've always liked Steam. I've had it for a long time. But having to have other launchers, you know, I kind of started to get used to it when Origin... And EA did the same thing. They released Origins because they didn't want their games on Steam. And Valve taking 30%. So they made Origin. But I played Battlefield, so I had to get it. And then I started playing Rainbow Six, and I had to get Uplay. And it was, oh... And Uplay sucks. Luckily, I don't play Fortnite, so I don't need Epic Games Launcher. Then if you get a game off GOG, you've got to get the GOG Launcher.
Yeah, it looks like the exact same place where Paul found his. I found Muttley's garage trailer now.
There you go, see?
Wait, what? I thought the one I found said Muttley on it.
Yeah, but it's in the exact same place.
What? So it just respawns back at the same place?
I guess.
Have fun getting it out. Which log trailer do we want on here, on this command?
You want the medium log. And obviously the crane for your
So we're just moving medium log.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's one of the disadvantages with the modded maps, that some of them will actually just put either large, medium, or small.
Fantastic! Oh, fantastic!
I don't know what you're talking about, Paul. It's easy to get out.
Well,
Took me
trust me,
20 seconds.
mine was not.
Well, I just used the winch.
Yep, I used the winch. I had every single gear. You can watch it back on stream, and it would not move, and I had to change to different trees and then eventually angle it out.
Right.
Yeah, I did see that he did have a big struggle getting his out.
Yeah. Well, maybe my truck has more power.
Maybe.
It could be.
Maybe you're just more skilled from.
Could be.
Maybe you can hold that trigger button down more harder than I can.
Well, he's using
Oh, well,
wheel.
I'm using GTA 7. That must be it.
That must be it. You can put your foot down harder than I can press this trigger. Connor, what is your favourite Christmas song? Ding Dong Merrily on
He
High.
comes from Belgium, so
I can
Mine's
see
is
another
Darling
garage
Love.
trailer,
What?
like almost next to
Never heard of that one.
the northern London.
Lord Reaper, hey up Squirrel, have a good Christmas and New Year. Also, I found someone special. Are you girl? Hey, hey.
I actually have a truck up
Hopefully, he says. And I heard that Vrome is in the game. Has he died yet? No. We're gonna trash his vehicle later. That'll be the same thing.
well, it just makes a little difference, doesn't it? Rather than just easily picking it up and going to actually go and search and
here.
find.
So we
and then
actually need 2 garage trailers still.
no, just need one more with 2 points.
Oh, it says locked 4 out of 8.
It's falling through the ice count, maybe.
Or has somebody got a trailer already?
I've got one on the way now.
Right.
Where are the Toblerones?
There's one that's quite close. And I'm on the other side of the map.
Right, let's figure out where we're
Yeah,
going.
but you've got to deliver yours, mate.
Lumber mill
Yeah, but I
is
see a second
here.
one.
Where do
that
we
I
get
can
logs from?
I can get.
Lumber
Dude, just
mill.
be happy with one, dude. Come on, don't be greedy.
So, are the only log kiosks right at the top of the map?
Yeah.
And of course, the map makes you go all the way around here just to get here. Really? Why is there no way through there?
Well, I did say it wasn't the standard map.
I'm gonna have to turn around, I think. Hi, Mudlane. Need to find a place that's big enough to turn about.
Indeed.
No all-wheel drive. Not good.
Well, at least I've got enough fuel.
Hey, Mr. Big Time. Have a good Christmas. Firefighter, it's Vrome, Muttley, Med South African. Why can't all the trucks in Mudrunner have a dash like this?
I'm getting the star treatment.
I don't know, it's a very good question. However, you will notice none of the dash actually works. There are no needles. Like, it has a nicer dash, but then there's no information on the dash. And if you put your lights on, it doesn't even illuminate, so it's completely useless, look. Yeah, the mirror needs a wipe. Completely useless. That's still better. You know what I think they should do? They should have a dash like this, and if they really can't get it to work, make it so you can just press a button and show the rubbish one on top briefly. Well, like I say, if you remember the history of Spintires, it was never built to have a first-person view. It was only ever built for third person, and when they released it, the #1 requested thing was a first-person view. And in the end, they kind of hacked it in there. They added it, but the dash was just really badly done. And they've never really done it properly. But it has other qualities. I've yet to meet the perfect game.
Are you getting on, Matt? Nearly there?
I'm just pulling up now.
Lovely.
Am I swapping out with Nick, am I?
Yes, please, mate.
What, are you getting tagged like a wrestler?
Oh yeah, we're doing tag team, boss.
You need to get hang on. Yeah, you need to get Mad Mick to like run in the ring and tag him, and then you can swap out.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but unfortunately the game only allows 4, so unfortunately we have to lose one. But I'm sure they can tag each other through chat as they go past.
Right, and that's
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, Ned. That I hope it was a bit different, and cheers for joining.
That was cool. Thanks for playing.
No problem. It's been real.
Mad South Africans tagging out for Mad Mick. We're getting one mad guy for another mad guy. Amazing.
Right, catch you all later.
See you in a bit. No, you have to wear spandex, Mad Mick. That's the rule. MJ wears them. Guitar Wes, I've pretty much given up on Identity. I've effectively mentally written my money off. All $200 of it. If at some point in the future Identity becomes playable, I will of course take a look at it, but you know, I'm not holding my breath. If you read the Reddit post on it, it sounds like they've sacked most of the dev team and run out of money, so they've taken my money and burned it, as far as I'm concerned.
So if you want to drop out, Chris, for us, please, mate. Thanks again.
No problem. Catch you later.
Catch you later, mate.
I've also heard that Atlas is not the
And
game
if you can drag Mick up, boss, please.
that people wanted. Hang on. Like, it's being called Arkless because it was built by the same people that did Ark. And I was in Summit's chat and Summit described, because he played it, he described it as a dumpster fire of a game. In other words, it's really bad. I was like, oh boy.